Hi beauties, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. For today's look, I wanted to do just a super glam glitter cut crease. So this is what I created with a dark lip. I had just done graduation pictures not so long ago for my niece, and I really liked how the makeup came out. So I just wanted to go ahead and record that look for you guys if you were interested in getting that look. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the palettes that I used today. Were the Saharan palette by Juvias Place and the Saharan Blush Volume 2. So these are the two that I used today. This one was just for the eyes, and then I used this for the blush. But other than that, their other products will be listed below as well as be in the video. So if you are interested in seeing how to get this look, then please stay tuned. Alright beauties, let's get started with the Saharan palette from Juvia's Place. First I like to go into my transition color, and from this palette that is Katsina. And then I went into Jamila, which is like a burnt orange color, and I just use that to intensify the crease and just blend and blend and blend. Next I needed to brighten that up even more, so I went into the color called Sokoto, and it's like a orange, it's like a coral orange color. It's like a cross between coral and orange. It's a very pretty color. And then I'm just blending that out right now. And then this is a clean brush that I'm using right now just to blend out the ends so that there's no harsh lines. Next I'm using a flat brush, which I'm using with the color Wodabi, which is this beautiful gold color. And it's got like a green undertone, and I'm just using that to cut the crease and just really taking my time to make sure that I get it exactly how I want it, because I do have hooded lids, so I have to do a little extra work. Then I'm just going right over the line again with the color Sokoto to define it a little bit more. Then I went into Lulu as my brow highlight. And right now I'm just using a flat brush to go with Sokoto again and just define that crease even more. So I'm literally just going right over above that line and just blending that out so that the line is more crisp. Then I went into the color called Chad, and I'm just using that in the outer V. I'm not bringing that any further, just right into the outer V and keeping it right there and just blending it out. And this look takes a lot of blending. I really have to fast forward it a lot or this video would have been really long. So just know that you're going to be blending for a long time. Like when you see me blending on here, just fast forward it like 4 times. So just imagine how long that is. Just really take your time when you're doing the blending. And I'm just using my brush, my flat brush, to go over the gold once more to make sure that the line is super duper crisp before I start to apply glitter, because once you do that, if it's not as crisp as you want it, then when you apply the glitter, it won't come out as straight as you want it to be. So I just really wanted to go over that line several times to make sure that that is covered. And then I just applied some gold glitter that I got. I think this glitter is from LA Splash Cosmetics, and it's just beautiful reflective gold glitter. And I just applied that all on top of Wodabi, which was the gold shadow. Then I'm using my NYX nylon liner. It's a black liner. It's really super black, which is what I really love about it. And I also like the applicator because it's easy for you to get straight lines with it. It's very easy to control. And once I did my wing liner, I went above the cut crease because I wanted to have this to be like a deep cut crease. And putting the black base just pretty much outlines exactly where I want the color to be darker. And now I'm just blending everything out with the color Chad, and this is all in the Saharan Juvias Place palette. And I'm just making sure to use a smaller blending brush to keep the color right in the area where I have it so that it doesn't blow out all the way into my eyebrow. And you see I'm just tapping any excess product as I'm actually blending it out. And then I just wanted to use a spoolie because some of the glitter was coming up into the black. So I just scraped away any glitter that I saw above the line. And then I went right back into the color Chad to define the line even more. And then I'm just blending that out. And I just want to blend, blend, blend. Like this look, I'm telling you, it takes a lot of blending because you don't want any harsh lines, but you still want the intensity. So right now I'm going over the black line with Chad again, and I'm working to blend that out once more. Just blending, blending, blending. And now I went back into my NYX liner to deepen it even more. And I'm using the nylon liner once again to do that. And then once I have the lines defined, I'm going to go back in with the color Chad again and start blending things out. And right now I'm just using the flat edge brush to blend out the line, and then I'm using a blending brush to blend out the color. And I just added a little bit more of the color Chad into the outer V. And then for the inner corner highlight, I used a color called Iman from the Saharan palette. And I'm just blending that out to make sure that it's nice and cohesive with everything. And then I'm applying this lash that I got. These lashes are from AliExpress. I'm just applying the lashes. And then I'm going into the Tarte mascara and just applying that to my lashes. And then I just use this moisturizer from Peerless. I got this moisturizer from an empty bag, and I'm just using that to moisturize my face. Then I'm using my primer from Unique to prime my skin before applying foundation. Then I'm using my translucent powder in order to pretty much set the primer. Then I went into my LA Girl Pro Conceal Foundation in the color Warm Caramel. And I'm using my Real Techniques brush to blend that out. And I'm just blending this out. I really like this foundation. It lasts pretty long. I wouldn't say it's like an all-day wear, but it lasts me for the workday, so I like it as long as it's used with the right primer. And I'm just blending it all out. Then going in with my Wet n Wild concealer in medium, and I'm just applying that to the areas that I want to bring light to. Then I'm going to be using my Real Technique sponge to blend that out. And I always dampen the sponge a little, just so that it helps to blend it more and takes off any excess product that may be on there. This is a part where you have to blend, blend, blend. It's very, very important that you take your time and get this blended well so that everything comes together. So I'm just turning my sponge from the comb part to the flat part and going back and forth so I can get all the corners of my face. And being very careful to not do too much around the outside of the eye, so I still want it to be blown out. I don't want that to be like a blunt line. Now that that's blended, I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Beautiful Bronze and using that as my contour color. I see that when I put the color on my nose, it's crooked, but when I blend it out, it's going to be fine. So I'm just blending out this contour now. And once I got the nose blended out, you see that it corrected itself. And then I'm just blending around the forehead now. Then I'm going into my Unique Behold translucent powder and setting my face. I just like to fill it on the sponge, and it has a cushion applicator, so that's why I keep on tapping it. Then going into my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette into this reddish brown color, and I'm just using that to set my contour. And then I want to set my highlight, so I'm going back in with the Sacha Buttercup powder, which is a yellow powder. Instead of being translucent, which I feel takes away from my color, this yellow tint brings a little bit of color back into my face. So I like to bake with this color. Setting under my contour to make sure that the line is straight. And then just cleaning up my nose contour. Going back in with my Tarte mascara to get the lashes popping on the bottom. And then blending away the Sacha Buttercup powder. I don't like to let it sit too long because I have lines under my eyes and it'll set in the line. So I just keep it on for a couple minutes. Now I'm going into my Saharan Volume 2 palette, blush palette, and I'm using the blush in that palette. And then I'm going into my Lemonade palette from Lena Lashes and using the highlight in that palette. And I'm blending out the harsh lines with the sponge so that it's not just a line there. Then I'm going into my Splash lipstick from Unique in the color Spontaneous. And I'm using that as my lipstick color for today. This nice deep berry color that I think is really, really pretty. And then I'm going to use a little concealer and clean up my lip just a little because I felt like it feathered a little. So that's what I'm doing right now. Then I'm going to continue to fill my lip in. Actually, I changed the color, and this color that I'm putting on is called Stoic in the middle. I like to use these two colors to make this deep burgundy color. And this is the final look using the deep burgundy lip. But I'm also going to show you how it would be with a nude lip if that's just a little bit too bold for you. So I'm using the color Muse from Violet Voss, and then putting the color Sugar in the middle from Color Rain. And I'm just blending those two colors together. I felt like it was a little too light, so I went back in with my cork liner and just outlined my lips to darken it just a little and to make it just a little bit more cohesive. I think it looks fine without it, but with this lip being so dramatic with the eyes, I felt like it needed a little bit more. So that's why I just went in with the cork liner just to deepen it and add a little ombre. And I'm just blending that out. My lips were dry. I'm adding a little bit more of the Colored Rain lipstick. And that is the final look with the nude lip. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please make sure to subscribe and let me know if you have any questions below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Mwah. Have a good day.